Hey friends, I just got back into town. I got back in at 2 a.m. last night and I am running around trying to put the fires out, get back in my rhythms. The first day back is always so hard. I was in Massachusetts for 4 days and there was some type of a polar vortex going on. So it was about 11 degrees out. I pretty much wore all my warmest things. I didn't care what I looked like and I just wanted to wear those for 4 days straight, just trying to stay warm. So now I'm home. I am going to rehydrate my skin. I've been looking forward to this. I want to share with you my favorite Foreo product. It's the UFO 3. It doesn't look like much, but it's a deep facial hydrating device. And I've shared it before, but I've been using it for a few months now. I just continue to love it and want to tell you about it. The UFO 3 has been proven to increase your skin moisture by 126%. This thermotherapy is the first part of this facial. It has cryotherapy, which is the cooling feature that helps shrink your pores. It has thermotherapy, which is the heat that actually helps all of the amazing ingredients penetrate into your skin. And then it offers full spectrum LED options. I like to pull up the mask I'm gonna use, and there's several different options you can choose from. I love Make My Day. They come in boxes like this, and then you get 7 packets. So if you wanna do them every day, which I love doing them each day, you get a packet like this. I've used so many of them already. I have one left, it's called Call It a Night. You can do this one at night. I love doing it in the morning, right before I do my makeup. And then there's ones that have rose essence or green tea essence in them. There's several options. This is my very favorite one. And to use it, you go to the app and it's real simple. It connects to your UFO 3. You choose your mask treatment. I love to do a hydrating mask right before I do my makeup. This has replaced facials at the spa. It's replaced sheet masks. I used to do Korean sheet mask every night. And I used to do an LED face mask, those plastic ones, on my face every morning when I would wake up. So this UFO 3 can handle all of those things. It takes 2 minutes. That's one of my favorite things about this is you can be done in 2 minutes and have your face rehydrated. It is helping me so much with my fine lines and just the moisture loss that I'm experiencing as I age. I love that it's very inexpensive compared to going to the spa. I like to buy my little sheet mask discs in bulk and when they're on sale, which I'll tell you about here in a second, but it's very inexpensive. It's done in 2 minutes. It's very portable. You can do it at home. It's all the things that I love and that I'm looking for. And so I'm highly recommending the UFO 3 for those of us that specifically are trying to simplify, trying to deal with aging in natural, simple ways. This is a great option. Foreo rarely offers discounts on their products, but right now they're offering up to 40% off on their products. And you can also stack that with my coupon and you can save up to 50% off of items. I recommend buying your masks in bulk, get a case of them, and that'll save you a lot too. Let me know in the comments below what you are loving for anti-aging. I'm always interested in hearing more too. Before we went on our trip, we did a lot of work on the house, which I want to share with you. I've been thrifting for the kitchen, which I want to share with you. And also we are launching a new product line. It is our spring collection. So I will give you the information in the description below, but that might be fun to check out if you're wanting to just infuse your spring decorations with some very She Holds Dearly items. I'm excited to catch you up on the kitchen remodel. Well, makeover, we'll call it makeover, that we've been working on. A couple weeks ago, I put out a video sharing my ideas and then throwing out the half-baked ideas as well so I could get your feedback. And you all delivered. Thank you so much for your ideas and your sources and your experiences. I am very excited to implement a lot of them. So what I didn't do in that video was share with you my thrifting that I've been doing for this space, and I have definitely been squirreling away some really cute things. So let's do that today. Also, we did take our first step forward on the makeover. So I'm gonna show you how we've leveled up, the first thing we've done to level up in the kitchen, and I'm really happy with the look. So let's take a look at what we've done. Well, for those of you that said raise the cabinets, you are the winners. That is what we ended up doing. Of course, what that meant was we were gonna have to move our lights over because proper kitchen design says that your can lighting should be half over your upper cabinets and then half of it shining down on the counters, because that creates good workspace lighting. But if we were going to raise our lights to the ceiling, we're going to have to move the lights over. So Colby graciously accepted his new lot in life and moved the lights over about maybe a foot. So we had to move 5 of them over. And then of course, if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask you for a glass of milk. So we decided to upgrade all of our can lighting to the new LED lights, and you can set the temperature. And so actually it's a lot easier for me to film in the kitchen because we changed the actual temperature of those lights. So he moved those over, we patched them, painted them, and then we raised the cabinets. So we picked out our trim. I got like a foot of some just kind of samples to bring home of some options for a crown and then a chair rail, because we were going to cover our seams for the boxes that we put on top of the cabinets. Okay, that's our sample. It's just barely sitting up there. He's just giving us a little sneak peek. Okay, we are using a 3/4 inch sanded plywood cut from the distance from the ceiling to the top of the cabinet. Of course, the crown has been removed. Then you're gonna add a 2x4 along the top, and you have to get this at exactly the right position. So we just set it up there to begin with, and then put our plywood up that was cut to size. And we held it up there to figure out exactly where we wanted that 2x4 to be anchored in. And then from there, we went from the inside of the cabinets and screwed that 2x4 into place. So now we had a substrate that we could nail our plywood to. So it's a simple concept. And then once that was solid, we could go along the front with our nail gun and just attach that front facing piece to the 2x4, and that's all we did. We did not do anything on the ceiling. This is kind of a thing that I do, is we'll do a project and then I change my mind about something and we have to undo it. I just know that that's going to happen a little bit with me, not a lot, but maybe 4 things per room. So you can see we built the box above the little cabinet by the sink, and I just decided, you know what, it's like a wannabe cabinet. It's trying to look like a big built-in, and it's not. It's a decorative wall piece that I probably could change out, and so I ended up having him take it down. But then this back piece that he's adding that filler board into, the cabinets never actually were right. We bought a new fridge at the time that was upgraded in size, and so the cabinets always have had that space behind. And so we decided to fill that in. I swear I've been storing my ironing board. We decided to fill that in and, wrap it with our trim. So for once, for the first time, I have truly a built-in feel, and you can kind of just see it all here. I have to make some decisions on the knick-knack shelf, and I do really like the shelf there on the end there by the microwave, but I think I'm gonna update it just a little bit. Of course, we need to take the microwave down next, and we're gonna do paneling in here and paint everything a sagey green. So that's next on the list. I think there'll be about 8 videos, 8 steps where we do these simple upgrades in the kitchen that make it feel old world and give us character and charm. So stay tuned for the next step as we get the walls done and decide on the shelf and take the microwave down, and I will be sharing that with you too. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for, the thrifting stash. Most of it's thrifted that I've been wanting to share with you. It's very eclectic. Actually, I'm gonna share with you, I just got this a couple days ago. It's not vintage, it's not antique, but it is close to my heart. So this is a mug. I have room for one more mug on my shelf, and I thought this one deserved the dog mom. It's a maid really well. It does have coffee stains in it still from someone, so I'll wash this up. I got this for about $1.50. I do incorporate a few things that are more modern looking once in a while, so this one's a good one. And then along those lines, I got this little dish for $2. I've been wanting to level up my dog bowl actually, and I've been looking for a crock. But the more I think about it, the more I think that's a bad idea, because my dogs are Rhodesian Ridgebacks, and they are very food motivated, they call it, and so they attack the food bowl when I feed them, and they might break a crock. So I got this instead. This was $2. I just thought it was nice, and you know, just a humble little metal bowl with enamel coating on it. So this will be perfect. We'll do this. I found this scale, and I showed it to you a while back. I got it at the Brimfield Antique Show. I think it was $10. And it works. I think it's very authentic looking. I just haven't incorporated it well into my house. So I'm hoping to do that in the kitchen makeover. And I thought it would be fun actually in our thrifting videos when I'm sharing things from the Goodwill outlet that were weighed, and I just got like a total price for the total weight, and I don't really know how much the item cost. I thought I could put it on the scale and we could figure out how much it costs, because it works well. Okay, I got this a couple days ago too with that dog mug. This is a French market bag, and I thought this is such a cute way to store your fruit or potatoes or something instead of in a fruit bowl. You could do this. And I ended up paying just over $2, but then I got home and I looked it up. These are like $3 brand new. So I wasn't so impressed with my thrifting prowess, but I still have it and I didn't overpay for it. Okay, let's talk about copper pots. So I want to hang some over the stove and maybe elsewhere, but I love how they look. I just don't know what I'm doing with copper pots. I need to learn, and I'm going to learn. This was the first one I bought. I bought this one on eBay, and I paid way too much for it. It arrived looking run over. It was like bent, pointed like this, and I was so sad about it. And Colby took it into his shop and he carefully hammered it back into shape. He's a good man. He is a keeper. And then this one I got on Facebook Marketplace, thanks to Colby as well. He went and did a porch pickup. This was $20, and I feel like $20 is a good price point for a copper pot. This one says Brooklyn, New York, and it's very heavy. So I feel like this one is a quality pot. I like the size too. And I have smaller ones. This one was a couple bucks at the DI. I don't know that I would actually use this one though. This one is big enough that I actually would cook with this one. I paid $1 for this one. This is it says made in Korea, so, and the sticker's still on it. It's probably brand new. Thought this would be cute hanging or as a scoop or something. This I also thrifted for a couple bucks hanging. You can tell I'm getting like smaller pieces though, and I should probably get a few bigger pieces. Another one, this one I'm not even sure is copper. It's super shiny, like it's not, I don't know. It's not actually getting a patina on it, and there's no stamp. So this one I may pass on. I don't know, I just have a lot to learn about buying copper pots. Okay, and then the last selection I need your help with. I got this on an online estate sale, so it's like an auction. Oh no, it is an auction. You feel like you're looking through eBay, and then when you find something, you bid on it. Most things, it seems like you win on there, but there wasn't a lot of good things. But so I said $40 for this set of copper cookware, and then I won, and then they gave me a date and an address, and so I went to a house, and they just handed me my box. That's how it worked. It wasn't that fun, but okay, so this is what I got. What is this? I got a little excited. You know when you're at an auction, how that happens? So I don't even know what this is exactly, but I'm guessing it's for crepes. I mean, it's a very French idea, right? And I love crepes, and so that's a good idea. What do you think it is? I also don't know what this is. It looks to me like a tire rim. I'm sure it belongs to some other pieces that should have come with it. I don't even know, am I showing this to you upside down? I don't know, but it has these like slots in it, these slits. And so yeah, what do you think this is? And, I mean, more importantly, how would you decorate with this? And then this one, I know what it is. And it has a sticker on it that says made in Korea. I don't think it's ever been used. Norpro? I mean, I like this crock piece. This is definitely a little double boiler. It has that, like, can you see that? Norpro. So I know that all of this goes together. If you're wanting to do a fondue night, that would be fun. It has a little lid. So I do like this little set. This is so sweet. And then don't gross out. Promise me you're not gonna gross out. But I found these at the Goodwill outlet. I mean, they've definitely been used, but I washed them with soap and water, hot soap and water, and then I re-oiled them. I just used olive oil, but you could use, I'm sorry about my puppy. I can't always control her. She's gonna ring the doorbell in a second. We're teaching, actually, I didn't teach her to ring the doorbell. She just did it once. She rang her little vintage doorbell. And now instead of scratching our door, she rings the doorbell, which is so cute. I was saying you can use olive oil or hemp oil if you have. But these, I believe, I think they're acacia wood or something beautiful. And I bought these for a wedding gift. And they were $30 a piece. So, I mean, they were from Crate and Barrel. So I figured for what, 20 cents a piece, that this was worth it. I think this will be really beautiful. Okay, next mystery item. I mean, not totally mystery. Definitely this is for eggs, but I'm kind of curious about it. It feels very French to me, and I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. I'm curious about this. It has an iridescent sort of mother of pearl finish on it. I was just curious what that is. You know, what's the story behind this piece? Is there a time period that it came from? Anyway, if you know, let me know in the comments. I don't know what to do with these. I had originally thought, okay, they're pretty, we're gonna call them muffin tins, right? So they have more character than a muffin tin. And so I thought I could organize hair ties and bobby pins with these in the bathroom, but I never did it. So now I'm just thinking, how could I use these? What would you do with these that doesn't look contrived? I try not to look contrived. That looks authentic and beautiful and useful and all those things. Next up, I found this French cookbook. I don't know if I will ever actually use anything in it. The sketches are really sweet. It's from 1961. I mean, it looks very 60s. Isn't that cute? But what I really loved was the cover. And I thought this would look very beautiful on the shelf, just as an extra accessory at the very least. It would be good for that. And then along those same lines, which I feel like these two pieces would look really lovely together, I thought I would frame this. This is my favorite. I'm saving the best for last. So this is a label from a can of peas. We have fallen from quite a height of marketing design, you guys. This says 1863. I paid $4 for this. And I thought it would look beautiful framed. It's something I would never look for, but it just kind of captivated me and I had to get it. So there we go. That's where we are to date, and I'm constantly adding to it. It's gonna be so great the day we can finally all style it all together and I can show you what all this looks like. But in the meantime, I have a little pile of treasures that is accumulating. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you know what any of this stuff is that I don't know. And I'm all ears. I love to hear your feedback, and I hope you're having a really great year. I hope you are getting through some of your projects and finding some special treasures for what you're working on. And if you love this type of content, let me know by liking the video and subscribing, and I can keep doing more of these. I love doing these kinds of videos. So as always, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.